Welcome to the Talking the Line podcast, presented to you by Talking the Line Sports Media, giving you our best insights and analysis so you can rake in some cold hard cash on your next sports bet. Now sit on back, open up your mind, and let's cash some tickets. We can't thank you enough for joining us. We hope you enjoy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide. Man, does it feel good to say that again. Welcome back and welcome into the first episode of the week of the Talking the Line podcast, episode number 246 to be exact. If you were wondering, on this absolutely beautiful Monday of Bets, also known as March the 21st, 2022, so you don't have to check your calendar for the first time here today. Now, we have an absolutely loaded show coming at you today. We have plenty to talk about, especially in regards to our weekend in the hole in the desert. But before we get into all of that, please take a few moments to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the TTL Pod on. If you're watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell over there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping on the YouTube. Or if you are watching on one of our social media platforms, make sure you hit that like button, that follow button there too so you never miss any of our additional social media content. Or if you are listening to the show on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that subscribe button there too if you haven't already, as we do release the audio of every episode after each live show is complete. Next item up on the docket, if you could be so kind, you can find it in your heart to do so while you are watching today's show. Hey, hit that other like button, leave us a comment, leave us a rating, jump on over yonder in the live chat if you are watching live. You know we love to connect with you live on the show and throw up your comments live on the screen. Hey, maybe at the same time, hit that share button, send it on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned ticket cash and degenerate, because that's what we are here at the TTL Pod, and we can't thank you enough when you do all of those things, because it only helps us make TTL Sports Media bigger and better for each and every one of you. Last, certainly not least, head on over down there to this episode's description where you will locate the Talking the Line link tree. Within that link tree, you will find all of the Talking the Line crews, additional content, all of our additional social media platforms, and the talkingtheline.com website so you can consume all of that jazz in one convenient location, however and whenever you please. Ladies and gentlemen and beautiful gambling people, joining us for episode number 246 as my headphones keep shorting out here. You guys don't know that, but these old wires are a little goofy and they spent some time traveling in a bag over the weekend and now they are even more goofy. So hopefully we don't cut out here too much today, but obviously plenty of rabbit holes, plenty of nonsense to dive into. My friends, I am your humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host, Colton Cap and Colt Soroka, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with me and my partner, get some picks, get some insights, get some analysis, dive into everything in between, and most importantly, make sure you have your rabbit hole shorts firmly affixed because we are going to be diving deep into plenty of them today. But before we can, I need to acknowledge the presence of the man here on the show with me. I've said us, I've said we, I've said crew far too many times here today without acknowledging his presence. You know him as the man, the myth, the degenerate gambling legend, and you better not ever forget the TTL Crew's resident Southsider and Cheesehead faithful himself, back from the Las Vegas Strip, live in the Windy City, Mr. Riley RMags Magnuson. Partner, how you doing over there today, pal?
My man, I am very, very beyond happy to be back here. I was hoping to have something else going on with the old prop ball that we usually have going on here, but yeah, that didn't work out. Lost it, so that's why I'm a little scrambly over here. But you know what? Other than that, dude, absolutely juiced to be back. I think I've got some headphone shit going on because I sound a lot different in my headphones than I normally do. Ripping out my damn boom arm, as you were saying, your headphone issue, and then I got so you know we're all back getting the setup, we're getting the set back up. So you know we're just trying to get back right on the right track, but. I'm feeling good to be back, dude. Since Wednesday, we were on this here old platform, dude. I, as you mentioned, off the old Las Vegas Strip, dude. Sunny Las Vegas. Nothing like our 45-degree weather that we got here in the old Windy City, dude. So, you know, pumped to be back in some not that weather. It's a little bit nicer. We left, it was fucking cold, and now we get back, and it's easy breezy. So, you know, things are going swell on my side of the screen, dude. How about you?
I love to hear it. You know the drill. It's a beautiful day to be alive. The rest is up to me, and I'm choosing to spread positivity as per usual. Yeah, the old desert.
Was trying to do a little balancing act there, but yeah, it didn't work out.
Yeah, that didn't look like it was working out there too much off the jump. So, hey, for sure, appreciate the valiant effort. But yeah, the old desert's got me dried out for sure. Hey, had an absolute blast there. Got to connect with a boatload of people that we've been looking up to for a while in the industry, or we've seen in some capacity in the industry, and being able to connect with them, man, so awesome to see Jeff Dawson live in primetime, Joe D'Amico, Sportsbook Consigliere, Andrew McKinnis, Ronald Kabang. I mean, there's so many doggone Hakeem Prophet. I mean, so many big names out there. I'm sure I'm forgetting Kelly in Vegas. Shout out Kelly. It was great to talk to you. I mean, there's just so many damn names out there that it was such a blast. It was so awesome to finally get to connect with a lot of people, and also hammering some plays live from the book, pal. I tweeted it out yesterday. You know, I got home, and the first thing I wanted to do, I was like, damn, there's 4 games left on the slate. I got to get action in. Went 4-0. Shout out the college basketball here in the March Madness is not doing too bad for your boy. But that's besides the point. What the point is that, you know, it lacked a little flair. It lacked a little something. I don't know, walking up to the counter, having to hand over a few Benjis, a few Andrew Jacksons, whatever you may be playing with, who knows. But having to do that, there's something to it. There's something to it. I like it. I love it. It's the first time I was ever able to, because before you go on, all we ever had was online. Before
Right.
we became legalized online, all I ever used was Bovada or some other type of
right.
offshore book. So I never knew what it was like to bet brick and mortar. I was never old enough when it was in Illinois, and I was never old enough when I went to Vegas. And the last time I was old enough in Vegas, I didn't care about it. Now I absolutely love, eat, and breathe every single moment of it. Partner, what do you think?
I 100% agree, dude. The only not even an issue. It was just with us traveling around and not quite being able to post up at those books every single morning. It would have been nice to at least have that option of throwing in a play mobily, because we missed out on a couple plays probably. But aside from that, dude, 100%. If we had that, if this was down the street, I would throw up my fucking mobile books and just go over there every single morning, dude, without a doubt.
Oh, 150%. Are you kidding me? I would, I'd go over there every morning and hang out. I'd go over there every night, like 10, 11 o'clock at night, put in my bets for the next
Seriously.
day. 150%.
Watching last night's action on, there's like 3 games going on, and I was, had 2 screens, not all 3, and I was just like, oh, just get me back in the spot where there's 10 different screens. I don't even care if there's random action that I don't care about. Just having it there to at least look at for a second was nice, dude.
Yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. Just every which direction.
Yeah.
My eyes are still recovering from all the I don't know, what is it, UV rays or blue blue light. I don't know what the fuck it is. A lot of it. I had sunglasses on by Saturday. I was wearing sunglasses in the book. This shit was so bright. Hey, speaking of connections, everything in between, I had to turn around.
Shit,
but
that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, it's the old Puck Time logo there. Our friends over at Wager Talk Media. Shout out Andrew McKinnis and Carmine Bianco. Or not Bianco. Is it Carmine Bianco? No. What the hell?
Yeah,
I think it's
that was
Bianco.
my first time meeting him, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah, it was my first time meeting Carmine, too. I'm pretty sure. Either way, shout out Carmine and Andrew.
Yeah.
You know who we're talking about.
Apologies if we messed that up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that's his last name.
so.
Either way.
Hey,
There you go. There
in
you
all
have it.
seriousness, do I sound okay? Because I know I sound a little different in my own headphones over
No,
here.
you
Do I
sound louder.
okay?
You sound louder than you usually do. So it sounds
that
perfect.
good, or-
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's fine. Don't fuck with anything. It's good. It's better than it usually is. So I like that a lot. Hey, cheers to me. Cheers to you over there. Cheers to me. Cheers to thee. All of that in between. All you beautiful people sipping the black elixir of the gods. Might as well get this out of the way. Take your sip. I'll be right
100%.
back.
That
Woo! Tastes
that
good
mug-
out of that
mug
cup.
looks good on screen,
Look,
dude.
hey, man, and the whole inside's orange. You see
Yeah,
that?
I like it.
You see that?
I like it.
Ooh, that thing's
Get
saucy.
the puck time action on there. I like it.
Hey, guess what else I got up here? Bang. Puck time.
Did you get the signature, dude?
No, I didn't get no
Gonna have to get that
signatures.
shipped
I
out,
know.
dude.
I'm gonna have to ship
I
it
think
over.
I
and get
actually, I think it was
Also-
later. So I went up to him. I was like, dude, we gotta get your signatures. Where at? And I don't remember exactly what he said. He's like, oh, just give me a fucking break. Like,
Yeah, there was a lot going on for that young man that evening. But all that in between, made in the good old Canada. Pro Flex. Shout out to our friends up there in the Great White North. We got a puck time puck here live on set. And hey, maybe, just maybe, this has given me the power to become a hockey handicapper. Who knows? Who's to say? What do you know, pal? What do you know about that bullshit? Maybe I got one play today, and it's only one from the NHL ice.
I think this is do or die. You're a hockey sharp or you're not with the puck, with the old the puck luck now on the Wager Talk puck luck, dude. I don't know. Do or die. This chips are on the table today. I don't know.
I'm fine with the chips being on the table. I absolutely love it. Speaking of, I only got the one play today. Obviously, no college basketball action. There's a CIB, the college, it was CBI, College Basketball Invitational.
Yeah.
We do have 2 plays out of that. One that tips off at noon. That is going to be on the Monday Madness Parlay, and then one that's not until 7:30. So make sure you tune into this the Monday Madness Parlay third segment of the day, because we have action starting right at noon. So it's going to be right from the jump. Make sure you tune into that. I'm looking over here at the clock. Make sure we got time. 13 minutes after the top of the 10 o'clock hour. We also have a NBA leg and an NHL leg on the Monday Madness Parlay. So you know it's truly madness this week. 4 legs paying out plus 869 odds the last time I looked. It's actually going up just a little bit as well. The last time I looked after that was just when I wrote it down on the old agenda here. But what the hell does that mean? Because we just go in all different directions either way. We'll recap all the best bets of the day, all the mags, all of mine. Because, Mags, you have 2 NBA plays?
2 NBA plays, yes, sir.
All right, there you go. We'll recap all of that. So 3 straight plays, 1 special play today. Then we'll get a Moneyline Dice roll of the day. Shout out Moneyline Dice. They did a bunch of commenting back and forth with us. We always love to rep
That
them.
bad boy was looking crispy live in prime time in the desert, dude. It was looking good.
Oh yeah,
Looking good.
Thank you, appreciate it, good sir. I was trying to flex it as hard as I could for the boys out there, and then obviously they saw I was repping it in the book, and they couldn't wait. So hey, wanted to flex for you guys. Shout out, know you guys tune into the show. We love all you guys over there at Moneyline Dice. You always got our back. We always got your back. So we'll keep repping you. I'll keep repping you. Mags, I totally forgot to give you your hat and book.
That's
We were
right.
all over the map. It sat in my closet this whole time because we hardly ever get over to each other's houses. So we got to get that back on the map while I'm thinking about that. But Moneyline Dice live in prime time. I had it literally sitting in front
I
of my
totally
closet.
forgot about that, dude.
Either way,
Anyways.
come on, get with it, kid. Either way, Moneyline Dice roll of the day is the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks. Currently at this time, Mavericks 3.5 point fave. Total set at 229.5. We'll see how that line movement, or what happens with the line movement rather. Check in with Mags for the 4th segment of the day. That usually takes this proverbial podcast train all the way off the rails into the second half of the show. Mags has, movie trivia Monday, and maybe coming fresh out of the desert, I got a little more pizzazz, a little bit more just like spunk, spark, ready to rock and roll. Maybe it did something to me. I don't know, because I'm live in prime time. I got to. I ain't forgetting today.
I know exactly what the fuck that sounds.
I ain't forgetting today. I ain't got nothing. So we'll have plenty to talk about for movie trivia Monday and RMags Sidebar. Obviously, plenty of banter outside of that. We can talk a little bit more about Vegas. Hop in the comment section. We'll have plenty to talk about there, too. If you guys got any questions, anything in between.
If you got any fucking topics you want to talk about, NFL news and MLB
Goodness
news,
gracious,
March Madness,
Goodness
reactions,
gracious,
who
yeah.
knows?
We got plenty of stuff to talk about. Drop any questions you got in the live chat. And then also, we'll get into any other breaking news. And then latest TTL announcements. We got some announcements for this week as far as kind of like our additional content, yada, yada, yada. And then motivation minutes. We'll get on up. We'll get on out. Anything else I missed, partner?
I don't think so, dude. I haven't heard any crazy news this morning. I'm sure I'll have to answer for the old team that's on my chest as far as breaking news over the weekend. But, other than that, dude, I'm ready to rock.
Yeah, I totally kind of forgot that happened. But, yeah, here we go.
I'm carrying the G here, live in prime time, dude.
Yeah, way to go, bud. Hey, at least you still got at least you still got faith. All right. Here we go, my friends. It's time to get into the first segment of the day. Guess if I click over here, it's better. Okay, there we go. RMags, best bets of the day. Flip the screen. We already did the cheers. We don't need to do nothing else. You know the drill. It's time to get right on after it. So, partner, let it rip. Let him have it. And as always, you have the floor.
All right, my man. I am, as you mentioned, going to the NBA for both of my picks here today. Actually, taking a little, couple short road favorites in this, in these two, both of these two. First one up, big one. I don't believe this one is on primetime action. The other one is. This one, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Miami Heat at the Philadelphia 76ers. And I'm actually taking the road favorite, as I mentioned, Miami Heat in this one. Tough matchup for the Sixers, man. Plain and simple here. And the other question is, why are the Sixers home dogs after what we've known about this team, the way they've been playing lately? Well, I can answer that in a few short sentences here. Second night of a back-to-back for the old Philadelphia 76ers. So second night of a back-to-back, and the Heat are on 2 days rest. I'll have a couple trends that'll make you feel about both of those here in a second. And beyond that, man, this Miami Heat team just matches up perfectly with this Philadelphia 76ers team. If I had to handpick one team that I think was the toughest matchup for the Sixers, it might be this Heat team. I know when the Nets are healthy, you might say that, but as far as just down the line, one by one, who matches up against who, this Heat team is who I would pick. You have Bam Adebayo against Joel Embiid. Another one I've talked about, if you handpick one guy to slow down Joel Embiid, it's Bam Adebayo or Rudy Gobert, and you got Bam Adebayo playing at the best he's been playing at all season long right now. And then you've got solid defensive guards that are long and can clog up some of these passing lanes and can hold down James Harden and company as well. So I love this matchup here for the Heat on the road. A few trends, and then I'll move on to the next one. Miami 6-0-1 last 7 as a home favorite, or as a road favorite, 6-0-1 last 7 as a road favorite. 5-1 last 6 on Monday. 10-2 last 12 versus a team with a win percentage above 600. So even in these matchups, Unlike our Bulls partner, they've been taking care of the top teams here in the Eastern Conference. Didn't need to take that shot, but I guess I did anyways. 4-1 last 5 on. I was going to mention it. 4-1 last 5 on 2 days rest. So not a team that is coming off rusty whenever they have these nice rest days. They come in very well rested. 4-1 last 5. The Sixers, on the other hand, 3-7 last 10 at home. They've actually been struggling against the number here over the last couple of weeks here. 2-5 last 7 on 0 days rest. So on back-to-backs, is a team that's been struggling, obviously, on the second night of these back-to-backs. Hard-fought game last night against the Raptors. And then 1-3-1 last 5 following an ATS loss as well. So not quite a bounce-back team as far as against the number. And then the Miami Heat have actually taken care of business here over the last 2-3 years here. 6-2-1 against the number last 9 versus the Sixers. So looks like, actually, as I'm talking about, it looks like it's moving to -2. I probably wouldn't go too much past that -2. At least that's in certain spots here. Still holding that -1 a couple other spots. But give me the Heat to kick things off for us here, partner. -1.5 for me.
I like where your head's at, man. I've said it time and time again on this show, and I think even over the weekend. I don't give a damn about the NBA. I hate it so much. It's kicked me in the teeth so many damn times, especially trying to get involved in it before 3 p.m. Central Time. Hey, you got the yawns to do it, my man. I'm pretty sure you're on the right side, especially with this movement, everything. But again, I don't know shit about fuck. You're the resident NBA guy. I am not. I will take care of the puck and the college basketball. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. There you go. Without further ado, my man, how about play number 2?
I was just thinking back to over the weekend. You dropped down like 3 or 4 lines without even realizing. I gave you this goofy look, and you thought I was reacting to what you said, and I was just like, "Dude, did you not realize what you just fucking did?" And you're just like, "Oh shit."
I just do it sometimes. Hey, it is once again.
Like if anyone consistently listens and he does it, it was like 3 or 4 lines in a row, and I was like, "Dude, did you mean to do that?" And he's like, "What are you talking about?"
What? Nope.
Anyways,
not even a chance. There you go.
All right, so moving on. Road favorite number 2 on the evening. Similar line, similar movement, actually, partner. I'm going to the Jazz and Brooklyn game, Utah Jazz, Brooklyn Nets game. Going to the Jazz, -1.5 on this time around. Similar stories that last one, a little bit different here, obviously. Jazz, I've been saying it the last few weeks, they're starting to play some really, really consistent high-level basketball here. And while the Nets have in a lot of spots, partner, it's been for the most part on the road with Kyrie Irving. Obviously, I saw him drop, 60 last week or 2 weeks ago. And then he's had them playing really consistently on the road. And I'm not saying they've been terrible straight up at home, but against a good team that's playing very well right now in the Jazz, I think they're going to have a tough matchup tonight. Rudy Gobert, one of those things I mentioned in the last analysis, not quite the same, handpick someone to stop the Nets. Rudy Gobert is probably on that short list, though. He's a fantastic defender, and I think he makes them tough. I think he makes things tough for him here tonight. Brooklyn, as I mentioned, has been playing better on the road with Kyrie. Here at home, though, 4-21-1, last 26 at home, partner. They've been abysmal to the number here at home this season. And then beyond that, on 2 days rest, it has not been much of a story opposite that as well. Excuse me. I mentioned the old Heat being a good team on rest. The Brooklyn Nets are not that team. 2-8 last 10 on 2 days rest. They come in rusty off of these rest advantages, and it's not quite an advantage if you do say so myself. They are 6-13-1 last 20 versus a team with a winning straight-up record. They are 1-4-1 last 6 as a home dog. So when you have these spots, again, why are they a home dog? It has a lot of those spots. They've been very unprofitable. 1-4-1 last 6, 1-4 last 5 on Monday, and then the Utah Jazz. I am fumbling over my words over here. Bad. 3-1-1 last 5 as a favorite, partner. 5-2 last 7 in Brooklyn. So they've actually, when they travel across the country here to Brooklyn, they've been really solid, and they're 19-7 the last 26 versus the Nets. So Kevin Durant and the rest of the company, when they see Rudy Gobert, it's actually a very, very tough matchup for them, as that is the case with a lot of different teams. But I think the Jazz come in here and win this game outright, obviously, and take care of that -1.5. Not too concerned about any funny business, so I'm happy with any line movement. Again, probably if this one does move up, kind of like that last one, probably 2.5 is about my threshold on this one. But I'd like the Utah Jazz to close myself out over here, -1.5, my friend.
I think you're on the right side again. I looked at it. I was scrolling through some of the bets and money splits. If it would be these splits in college basketball, I would think that it's severe monetary liability.
Right.
But with NBA, I think it's a sharp side. I'm pretty sure. But again, I don't know shit about fuck when it comes to the NBA. I can't cap NBA this year for anything. You look at my previous record, last few turn me up. I can't cap NBA for shit this year.
So last thing for me, and then I'll obviously kick it back to you. I didn't play. I keep myself out of other leagues when a massive event like March Madness is happening, but I was still monitoring it. Like there was a couple lines where it was like those ones where it was kind of head scratching. Like why is this? Like the Milwaukee Bucks. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. Were like a 3-point favorite or even a 3-point dog against the Wolves, and it was like, oh, that seems really low. And instead of taking it, I was like, all right, maybe this is just like a sharp setup or an expert setup because everyone's talking about March Madness. And no, the Timberwolves rolled, and there was a couple other situations over the weekend. So again, here on Monday, where the bet volume probably isn't going to be huge after everyone just gambled for 4 straight days, right? But I think this is still a scenario where it's why are these two teams home dogs? And I think the side that's the road favorite, like I said, is going to take care of business here.
So almost playing off the fact in a way that maybe everybody got their teeth kicked in over the weekend. Hey, there's another rhyme, and you didn't think I had the time. It ain't a crime, Playboy. No, almost playing off of that fact of that kind of happening. And oh shit, Monday, we're kind of chasing our tails. Let's go to the NBA, Monday. What we all know. A couple of short home dogs. Fuck, Philly, Brooklyn, both two good teams all year. We know those names. Let's hammer them in. Fuck, might as well even make it a parlay while we're at it. Books continue to eat, per what Mags is saying, if you guys decide to bet like that. So don't do it. Mags 2 plays. We'll be sure to recap them. Put a pin in that 1 second. The Philadelphia, not a chance. I apologize. Miami Heat, -1.5. And the Utah Jazz, -1.5 as well. What'd you have there?
Write that down, dude. Oh, shit, Mondays. That's another one. That's another.
Oh, shit Mondays. Oh, shit
Mondays. Fucking especially NFL season. Oh, shit Mondays.
Monday. Okay, it's on the board. Right. Fuck yeah, turn up. Okay, there we go. Partner pal. 2 best bets of the day. Here we go with these fucking headphones again. All right, both from the NBA hardwood. Anything else you need to relay, good sir?
No, sir. That's all I got, dude. Take it away.
We got good. Let's see. 100% true. Riley knows his business. Riley dropping gems. Meanwhile, Colt be like, I don't know who 100% true is, but shout out 100% true. I'm about to drop some shit on your dome piece too, buddy guy, old pal.
Appreciate you,
or
dude.
Buddy girl, old pal. No idea.
Yeah.
Either way, hey.
Appreciate you.
Time to flip them screens. I appreciate you, partner pal. I know you're saying them. You telling them 100% true that you were appreciating them, but I appreciate you, partner. It's time for my best bets of the day. Actually, only one. I usually give you shit for the singular plural, but hey, I'm on the singular grind here today, my friends. No college basketball. There is a little bit of mid-major action, but I wanted to bring that to the Monday Madness Parlay and not hog all of it for myself. So, take off the Jordans and lace up the skates, because it's time to pull out the pucks and get real icy, baby. Pull out the sticks, too. You probably need those, because we're going to have to throw a couple in the back of the net. Also, Matilda highly agrees. First things first, I got to flip the screen over here real quick. I got to pull up a little bit of this action. And, my friends, I'm telling you, we're going to the matchup between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Minnesota Wild. We're calling this the Puck Punisher. That's right. Matilda chimes in once again. Girl, we'll talk after the show. Crying out loud. You're not getting a guest appearance.
Just talking shit, dude.
Goodness. Yeah, we hear you, pal. Vegas Golden Knights against the Minnesota Wild. We're taking under 6.5 total goals. Number one, let me grab my old phone here so I can look at the book, look at some of the tracking apps. Number one made this play jump off the screen at me was the monetary liability and the lack of line movement. Now, it's pretty much still the same exact case. Yeah, the over's getting 69% of bets and 95% of actual money wagered on the total. Yet this one has not gone up to 7. It hasn't really gone up to 7.5. It hasn't done anything at all. And there's only a few places that are actually giving the over the juice. And they're places that I'm not really too concerned about. The Bet Rivers is given the over 6.5 -118. And also, where was the other book that I saw? Maybe it's just only Bet Rivers now. Yeah, Bet Rivers is also FanDuel. I apologize. -115 on the over 6.5. Everywhere else is offering the juice on the under, so they're making you pay a premium. Yet they are taking in all the money on the over. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Who's to say? Who's to know? Partner, check those comments to make sure we don't have anything crazy. It's probably just 100% true in there as well. All right. Shout out 150%. 150% true. That's what I'm about. 200% true. I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to know? What I do know is that there is going to be a couple of key things here, and that odds pricing is really what is standing out to me. And I think those public experts, the NHL public experts, are going to get involved. Also, hey, oh shit, Mondays. Let's get involved. Something that we think we might know here. Ooh, Minnesota and Vegas score a bunch of goals. They're gonna score. Oh, we have to pay the juice on FanDuel Sportsbook. That's the sharpest book on the market, right? Not. I don't think you guys need to buy into that whatsoever, and I don't think those public experts could be any more incorrect in their theories. Now, speaking of those public experts, I think they're going to be looking at Vegas Golden Knights going 4-0-1 to the over in their last 5 games, saying, oh, there we go, signed, sealed, delivered, there's the total, there's the trend, we're set to go, no problem whatsoever. And again, I think they couldn't be even more incorrect, because what's going to be the most important in today's matchup is not the two teams playing, but rather the previous meetings between the two teams. Not how the two teams have been doing, where they're at right now, but the previous meetings overall. Number 1, the total has gone over in only 4 out of the last 10 meetings between these two teams. Vegas has scored 3 or less goals in 6 out of the last 10 meetings. Minnesota has scored 2 or less goals in 7 out of the last 10. And they got this little trend going on between them where they play a barn burner and then have a defensive showing. Barn burner, defensive showing. And wouldn't you know, they're coming off of a 6-4 shootout on December the 12th of 2021. 1-2-1-2-2-1. I don't know. That's something a little bit there. I don't know if you believe in superstitions or some shit. I have no idea. But that total was set at 6, and now they set it up to 6.5. I'll let you do all with all that information as you wish. But, Your Honor, I ask you to kindly turn your attention to the trends and believe those if you don't believe me. Under is 3-1-1 in Minnesota's last 5 when their opponent scores 5 or more goals in their previous game. So Vegas is coming off of a 5-1 beatdown of the LA Kings on Saturday. Also, the under is 6-1 in Vegas's last 7 games after scoring 5+ in their previous game. So that trend, those two trends play very well off of each other. Under is 5-1 in Vegas's last 6 versus the Central Division, 8-3-1 in their last 12 versus the Western Conference. And my personal favorite, shout out Sean Murphy over at Covers for this one. I couldn't believe this. Under is a perfect 7-0 over the last 3 seasons for the Vegas Golden Knights, following 3 or more consecutive overs. How about that? I take you back to the 4-0-1 over record in their last 5 games, and I close it out with the under is 6-3 in the last 9 meetings between these two teams in Minnesota, eh? What do you know about that action? Vegas Golden Knights against the Minnesota Wild, under 6.5 total goals for my one and only best bet of the day.
I'm a big fan, dude. That last one from shout out Sean Murphy, dude. He's got a lot of those solid trends, dude.
He's got him, dude.
Dude, I like it a lot. 100% true, shouting us out today, dude. How do you get your teeth so white? Colton, coming at you. How do you get your teeth so white, dude?
Well, Jiminy Christmas.
Your teeth every day.
Hey, bro, just brushing my teeth. Also, a shout out. What the fuck is it? Is it Colgate?
I don't know. I think you got a nice crispy camera too.
Yeah, that is also true.
I'm not saying I got the most pearly white by any means, but I don't think my camera does me any favors over here.
Hey, shout out 100% true. I don't know who 100% true is. I don't know if it's somebody from the NFT community or somebody that stumbled upon us or who it is. I don't know, but shout out bro or broette. Shout the fuck out. Love this. We love this. This is what we're all about, is connecting with community like this. So just in case you guys don't see, hey, Riley knows his business. We're listening to Riley talk all day. I mean, check it out. Shout out.
I get your teeth so white, dude.
I mean, shout out. Hey, shout out for connecting. We love connecting with you. It is, teeth, bro. I'm gonna have to take a picture and put that shit out on Twitter now, because it's got me bugged. I'm pretty sure it's Colgate Diamond Strong, because it does 3 things at once, bro. I'm big on them. I'm big on it, bro. It does the whitening, the fucking the.
Can I get a? Probably won't have any effect on tonight's game that you just spoke about, but our fucking Blackhawks just traded the old flower, Marc-Andre Fleury, to the Minnesota Wild for a conditional first-round pick. Probably won't be in action tonight, but
cheapers.
Wild's not shipping out their goalie, so I don't think you have to worry about that. Best case scenario, and 12 hours notice or whatever the hell it is, 8 hours notice, he'll be in action, but I doubt that to be true, obviously. But hey, fucking Blackhawks making moves out here, dude.
So I want to say it's Leonard, but I don't want to talk out of my face. I I don't know. Yeah, it definitely won't be him because they already announced it. Either way, hey, appreciate that little bit of announcement. I didn't know we were going to get rid of Flower, but also I caught that under 6.5 at plus 100, just so you guys know, and there is nowhere you can find it at plus money anymore. So,
Okay. Hey.
Who's to say?
Like
Who's to know? I rest my case, Your Honor. Okay, that does it. My best bets of the day. 3 straight plays for you to lock in for 1 unit or whatever you can afford. Be who you can afford to be. That's what we always talk about here at the damn show. Money management, money management, money management. We obviously went out to Vegas and did not bankrupt ourselves, so you obviously see that we have had a hell of a fucking weekend. I was getting my haircut on Wednesday. Wednesday, and said, "Oh, that sports gambling, you always get fucking trouble with that." I don't know about that. I said. Everybody started laughing because he was talking all types of shit about it, and he didn't know that I was obviously a content creator and had talking line all this shit. And he says, "That bullshit sports game. Oh, you get you in fucking trouble." And everybody just kind of went quiet. I don't know about that, man. And everybody just started dying laughing because they all know in the shop. So, but yeah, man, we obviously had a blast, and it's possible. You just need to stick to your units. You need to stick to what you have. If you have a $100 bankroll, it's okay. Like, it's such a misconception in this space that you have to fucking have $10 million and you have to fucking put down $1,000. Like, you have to be a dime better. You have to be a 5 dime better, whatever. Like, I'll tell you something. We hung out with a dime better, and I'm no more than $100 better on a good day. And for fuck's sakes, he didn't make us feel any less than. And shout out Joe D'Amico. Shout out Dion D'Amico at Joe D'Amico Wins and at First Lady of Vegas. We love you guys. We appreciate the hell out of you guys. Thank you so much for taking us out to dinner. We already know we thanked you enough, but I don't think we have. Seriously, thank you. All your kind words, everything in between. We appreciate you so much. From your 2 nephews in the Windy City. We appreciate the hell out of you guys. That being said, before I get down any more rabbit holes, let's dish out a little special play here. Obviously, we can talk about some more Vegas and stuff, but hey, let's dish out the special play here today. The Monday Madness Parlay. Hey, appreciate you again, 100% Chew. Cut the shit. Quit it, man. You'll make me blush up here. Cut the shit, all right? I got a show to host, for crying out loud. Monday Madness Parlay, 4 legs on that bad boy. Leg number 1. We are going. Actually, this bad boy tips off at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, so we got but an hour and 24 short minutes from now. Matchup between the Drake Bulldogs and the UNC Wilmington Sea Squawks. Taking the over 140.5 is what I caught it at. 140. You might see it at 139.5. The key thing here is that it opened up at 138. I pointed my partner in the direction of this. He said, "Holy shit, I didn't even see what the hell was going on here." We looked into it a little bit deeper, and the bets and money splits, which we always talk about, are very, very important with college basketball, especially when it's something severe, which it is on the over, or it originally was on the under. The under was getting severe monetary liability, and now if you look in certain spaces, it looks like it has flipped to the over, getting the monetary liability, but that's just because of sharp action buying in on it. It was the under all night, all morning, everything in between. This line is ticked up to 140. It looks like it's holding firm at 140 across the market. I love this spot. Let me look if there's anywhere else. 139.5 on DraftKings and PointsBet. So 139.5 on DraftKings and PointsBet is something that I'm not going to be too worried about because I don't think too many sharps are going to be wagering their money on those 2 specific apps. And we'll talk about it a little more, but I think we saw some runners and some whales, if you will, a couple of times sitting in the front row, and it's some wild-ass shit to watch. And it even furthermore affirms my point of the fucking sharps ain't using DraftKings and PointsBet. Let me just tell you that. But what I do know is that we like the over 140.5 or 140, 138.5, 139. Over, this one's flying over regardless. Partner, you got anything else?
No, dude, this one's all you, 100%. This one, an hour and a half tip-off, Flow Sports. I don't know if we'll be able to watch or not, but yeah, I think this one's flying over.
Yeah, I think you can. I think that's one of them. I'll do some digging. I don't know. I'll post a link. Don't you worry.
Okay. I haven't had the most luck. That one's, you just got to get a random kind of site for that one? Question mark? No.
We do not do that at all here at Talking the Line Sports Media. Never will we do that here, ever. Yeah. Only legal watching of everything that is streamed. All that being said, second leg on the Monday Madness Parlay. We're going to do this time-wise, so we're going to go to the NBA real quick. I'm going to let the partner talk about it. We're just going right down the list. Next one up on tap is going to be the Chicago Bulls on the money line. We're not going to lay the wood because of a little bit of movement. Should be a little bit of a sweat, but we do think they squeak out of there with a nice, solid victory. Partner Pal might be in attendance, which is even more surprising that he slammed the Bulls in his analysis, so you better be watching your back being live at the United Center, dude. You got some yones on you, huh?
Hey.
That all being said, why don't you tell the fine folks out there about the second leg, Monday Madness Parlay, Chicago Bulls money line.
All right, my man. Well, I told you, I don't know. As far as that spread, could be a little sweaty, as you said. But hey, I don't know.
As far as
where
that
to start,
spread
dude.
could be a little sweaty, as I said. Hey, you're a poet and you didn't even
Hey,
know it either, pal.
Hi. First things first, I guess I'll start, dude. Patrick Williams, the return of Patrick Williams is happening tonight. I told you this. Obviously, he only played 5 games. This is his second year. Probably going to be on a stiff minute restriction, but any amount of Patrick Williams is so much better for this defense, specifically in this matchup, slowing down Pascal Siakam, first and foremost. So Alex Caruso came back last week. Bulls still trying to get their feet underneath them 100%. I'm not going to deny that. I think this is, I don't want to say do or die. If they lose this, it's not a good look for sure. Season's not over if they lose this, but this is a really important game as far as keeping in that top 6 of the NBA. And on the flip side, this Toronto Raptors team, while they have been playing well, this is game number 3 in 4 days. They are off of a back-to-back last night. Played an overtime game on, I believe this is Friday night, if my math as far as days are correct here, getting out of the long weekend myself. But 3 and 4 days is going to be a tough spot here coming on the road here against a team that should be hell-bent on getting a win in the Chicago Bulls here at home. Coming off of a road trip, the Bulls, where they saw 3 straight losses. Last 2 to really tough teams, Phoenix and Utah, playing really well right now. So those were tough spots for them. This has to be the spot for the Bulls. As partner mentioned, and as I mentioned, this one opened at 4.5. Not a full boat of confidence in the spread, although I do think they cover that spread. Should be able to get the win tonight. And as you mentioned, I will be in attendance and cheering these boys on. So we're going to be seeing red tonight, folks, and the Bulls are getting this one to the window for us.
Okay, I buy into what you're saying, man. Obviously, I did. I got some faith on the spread, but why the hell sweat it when we can just put it on the money line for the Monday Madness Parlay? Third leg.
Live in prime time. I don't want to be worrying about a spread if it's a tie game coming down to the last. I don't want to be worrying about that.
Third leg. Keep the Jordans on. Back to the college basketball hardwood. We're taking the Ohio Bobcats minus 1.5. There's literally one key reason and one key reason alone. I just think this is an overvaluation of Abilene Christian. Being in a bigger conference, Ohio, I think, is the better team here coming out of the MAC. They've had some time to rest up. They played very, very well in their previous game in the CBI. I think they're going to roll here, and the one key reason for me is that there is 99% of actual money coming in on the Abilene Christian Wildcats, plus 1.5 on this spread here, and it has not flipped. It's not like they were minus 1.5 to plus 1. It is holding firm. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't losing a hook. It ain't flipping. It ain't doing nothing, and everybody, their brothers, sisters, uncles, dogs, cousins, twice removed, are putting money on the Cats, and I simply can't buy into it. Ohio Bobcats minus 1.5. Third leg, Monday Madness Parlay. Fourth leg, back to the NHL ice. Take off them Jordans, lace up the skates again. We're taking the Edmonton Oilers plus 1.5. The Edmonton Oilers plus 1.5. This is our spot. If you've seen us back these spots in any capacity, you know the drill. This plus 1.5, minus 140 to minus 160 is the perfect damn spot for us to back a puck line on a hockey team. Also, when you got a boatload of money coming in on the money line on a team like the Colorado Avalanche, and this line has dropped down a little bit in Edmonton's favor. They opened up about plus 180 dogs, down to about plus 165 at market consensus now. So when I see that, that is a dead giveaway, especially with the minus 150 pricing on the plus 1.5, that they might not win this outright, but this might be a little bit of a sweaty 2-2, 3-3 going into OT. Who knows? And we're just fine because either way, whoever scores, we cover the plus 1.5. So that all being said, there's the 4 legs. Partner, anything else you got left to say about legs 3 and 4?
As far as that fourth one, man, it seems whenever we make this play, it seems like because of that monetary liability, people who play these straight up and are aggressive would probably take a swing at that Oilers money line. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but And more oftentimes than not, when we've taken this spot, dude, like you said, it goes to that 2-2, 3-3 crazy sweaty overtime game, and we get the easy win for us. And, everyone else is sometimes some luck, sometimes not. But another one as far as your back and forth trend, last five, Avalanche, Oilers, Avalanche, Oilers, Avalanche. Tonight going to be the Oilers for back and forth number 6, dude. So I love it, absolutely.
Let's go, my friend. There you go. There you have it, my friends. The Monday Madness Parlay. Without further ado, what do you got?
Love being able to call an NHL spot our spot. I love it.
I know. Hell yeah, because it literally is our spot. This is the one spot, and this under, because
that under too has become your spot.
Under
honestly,
spot. Yep,
yeah.
honestly, it really has been. So we say we recap all them bad boys, huh?
Let's do it.
My friends, rip out your sports books, pull out your pencils, your pens, your paper, or whatever mode, means, or method you utilize to take stock of the TTL Crew's best bets of the day, because right here, right now, live in prime time, it is time to recap them all for this beautiful Monday of Bets, March the 21st, 2022. Please, so kindly turn your attention next to my dome piece, the top left portion of your screen, for RMags picks. 2 coming straight from the NBA hardwood. He's taking the Utah Jazz -1.5, and then the Miami Heat -1.5 as well. Your attention now goes to the right side of your screen where you see my pick. It is singular today, not plural. 1 from the NHL ice. Lace up the skates for the Vegas Golden Knights against the Minnesota Timberwolves, under 6.5 total goals. Do your line shopping to get the best odds pricing on that bad boy as well. In between us, one of our favorite special plays, and one that has been dying to get to the pay window, the Monday Madness Parlay. 4 legs on that bad boy are the UNC Wilmington Seahawks against the Drake Bulldogs, over 140.5, or whatever you're finding the best line at right now. Ohio Bobcats -1.5, the Edmonton Oilers +1.5, and the Chicago Bulls on the money line. All parlayed up for an over 8-1 odds payout, where I see live from the United Center 3 straight plays and 1 special play on their way to the cage, the pay window, to bankrupt every book and odds maker on this damn planet. But before they can, we need you to lock them in, hammer them home, sprinkle a little bit of dough down, whatever you need to say. Just make sure you get today's TTL Crew best bets of the day that are clearly primed for ticket cashing, and whatever the current best line is on your favorite sports book.
Oh, baby.
Woo! Baby. Feels good to say that again.
Dude. I can't wait. Now I'm just getting juiced for
quality.
This game tonight, dude. I haven't been to the UC in a minute.
Damn, dude. I don't. When's the last time I've been to the UC?
Last time I've been to a couple Blackhawks games since I've been to a Bulls game, dude. And that's I love the atmosphere of Blackhawks games. But
dude, I can't even tell you the last time I've been to a UC. I was supposed to go to a Blackhawks game when I worked for Enterprise, and I didn't end up getting the tickets because we got like special box tickets. Enterprise sponsors the whole NHL, for crying out loud. But yeah, dude, I don't even know the last time I've been there. I didn't end up utilizing those damn things.
I mean, the old I'm trying to figure out which the Midwest region is going to be there on Friday and Sunday, dude. The old Sweet 16 Elite 8, Kansas Providence on
Maybe
Friday.
You should at the UC while you're there and see if we can get any like ticket hookups or anything going on.
Yeah, just weasel or see if I can find a nice little back entrance.
I don't know,
dude. Scope that type of shit out.
Nah, dude, do some dancing, take your shirt off, chug a beer. I don't know, get up on the Jumbotron. Okay. I don't know, do something sick.
Give me March Madness tickets on my chest. That's what
Maybe
I'll
do that too. Chug a beer and put it all on your chest. Why not? Why not? Sweet 16, here I come. Chug it.
Providence, Kansas, Iowa State, Miami, dude.
Come on, dude. Make it 2 though. Say on your back.
Yeah, just give me 1. Watch me come back. I got 1
2 for
ticket.
partner. I got 1 ticket. Hey man, I'm going to the Sweet 16. Oh, thanks, asshole. It was my idea. All that being said, the TTL Crew's best bets of the day. You see a little bit extra text on there. If you're not familiar, the ML Dice roll of the day is about to go down with the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks. So let me flip the old ticket, keep it on ticking. Get us back in the screen here. Without further ado, partner, I mentioned kind of where these lines were at the top of the show. I'm not going to go back over them again because that's your job. Maybe they've moved a little bit. Maybe they haven't. Who has a clue? But we need to know. What's the details of this matchup?
Actually, before you do anything, can you remind us of what those lines were? So, because they are, in fact, on the move, my friend.
Oh, they are. Okay. Well, Dallas was at minus 3.5, home favorite, and the total was at 229.5.
Alrighty, so on our FanDuel that we use over here, my friend, certain spots got it at 2.5, but the old Mavericks down to -2 on FanDuel, and the over/under up 230.5. So these ones are on the move, man. This is actually not a do or die game for either team necessarily, but a pretty big game. These two teams are neck and neck in the Western Conference standings right now. Let me pull that back up because I know it's right around that 5-6 spot. So these teams are. Dallas 5th spot, but over a game and a half lead over the Wolves, who are tied with the Nuggets for the 7th spot. So this is actually a massive game as far as the Western Conference playoff seeding is concerned. Wolves on the road in this one in Dallas, down 2, as I mentioned. They are playing really, really solid right now. 4 straight wins, 4 straight covers. Just took down the Heat, Spurs, Lakers, and Bucks. So a couple of very good teams in that mix right there. Mavericks coming off 2 losses. Nice little rest action. Got the rest yesterday. Both teams, actually. Dallas coming off of 2 losses to the Sixers and the Hornets, both on the road. So they're back home off of a 4-game road stretch. So if you like that type of stretch or you like to fade that type of stretch, this one might be the one for you. But as far as the money on this one, partner, about 50-50 as far as bets are concerned, but 80% of money on the Wolves. And as you mentioned, if this was a college basketball game that we've been betting on over the weekend, might be a little monetary liability spot. But in the NBA, with that type of movement and the 80% of money on the old Wolves, that's at least something to look at. Not saying it's definitely going to happen, but that's the case as far as that goes. The total also pretty close to 50-50 bets percentage there on the over/under. 54% of bets on the over, but 99% of money, it says here, on the under. So that one appears to be going up. So a little bit of an interesting movement on that one. Still 230.5 on most spots. So Dallas Mavericks -2 at home here and 230.5 for a total, my friend.
Okay, so maybe the Minnesota Timberwolves go into Dallas and absolutely beat down Dallas. I have no idea. Maybe it's a shootout, maybe it's not, but that's kind of what that line movement is telling me. But I have not a clue. I know someone who does, though, or something who does. That's right. The Moneyline Dice, and it's time for the first roll of the day. Home team or away team? Are we going to the home team, Dallas Mavericks, or the away team, Minnesota Timberwolves? I have no idea. Mags hasn't a clue, but I promise you, we all find out in 3, in 2, in 1. Away team.
Okay.
Away team.
All right.
Unofficially, Minnesota Timberwolves. Moneyline or ATS? Are we getting the 2 points? The book's saying not, boys. Believe the movement. Minnesota Timberwolves are walking out with this one outright winners. I have no idea. Mags, once again, couldn't tell you if he tried. But I promise you that the second die of the day, Moneyline or ATS, will tell us in 3, in 2, in 1. Moneyline.
All right. Wolves money line. Okay.
Money line. Right. Unofficially, Minnesota Timberwolves on the money line. Final roll of the day, wild card roll. Will the die be doubling down to kick off the week? Back in action after a few days off, Thursday and Friday, which we got to talk about that as well as to why we had no show or anything going on too. Will they be saying, no, boys, we need a re-rake and reshake? Toss us back out. We'll let you know what we officially got. Or are they going to the total? Say, boys, we got 2 tickets to cash for you right off the jump to start this week. I have no idea. Neither does Mags, but we all find out hopefully for the last time today in 3, in 2, in 1. Away money line.
Oh, baby.
Away money line. You can't really see the away down there, but I assure you it says away money line.
All right. Okay. It's about time the dice get hot. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe they are due to get fucking hot. Because they ain't hot right now. You're either hot or you do. They ain't hot right now.
The Ducks have spoken! If you want to guaranteed take one ticket to the window tonight, not two, not three, not five, not 10, but one ticket to the pay window tonight. No questions, no qualms, no queries, none of the bullshit, not per me, not per Mags, not per any living, breathing, heart-beating human being on this planet, but per the inanimate, ever knowing, ever living, ever present Moneyline Dice, that be known as those cubicle objects. Hammer in right here, right now. The Minnesota Timberwolves on the money line. Thank you, Dice.
Thank you, Dice. I guess I didn't say that price. That is plus 116 on FanDuel right now, my man.
Really?
Nice little plus money action.
Minnesota money line plus 150?
116.
116. Okay. Sorry, I thought you said 150. Okay. Minnesota on the money line, playing the Dallas Mavericks. Okie dokie, artichokes. Here you go, there you have it. Anything else you got to say in regards to that matchup, my man? You're back in the dice, you're fading the dice, you're thinking about it for a while. What do you got going on?
I'm interested in it, man. I'm honestly very interested in backing the dice with that type of movement, dude. And the way
I am
they're
as
playing.
well.
I'm really
I
interested in it.
am as well. So, there you go. Officially, the Moneyline Dice have chosen and spoken Minnesota Timberwolves on the money line.
They definitely need to get hot, though, right?
Oh, they need to get hot.
The dice, yeah.
They need to get hot. Yeah, they've been cold for a while. They've been cold for a while. So hopefully they can get back in business and start cashing some tickets for us. But there you go. There you have it. You want your own set of Moneyline Dice or some of the awesome merch they got over there. Tracking books, anything in between. Nothing is off limits. Head on over there, moneylinedice.com. You see it in the ticker, MONEYLINE.com, moneylinedice.com. Ooh, I forgot. MONEYLINEDICE, moneylinedice.com. That's right. I am a spelling bee champion. You should never forget it. Sometimes I forget how to speak, though. Either way, in between, whatever you say, fucking. Do you ever get into a fucking sentence and just like, hey, get me the fuck out of here,
dude? We gotta have a spell off because I'm the fucking spelling bee champion, dude.
No, you're not, dude. No, you're not. It's okay. You would have outspelled me by now, Bub. But it's okay. I ain't heard you try and spell once on this. I ain't heard you try and spell once on this show. Don't give me that nonsense. You'd fumble and stumble and rumble all over them words so much you wouldn't even be able. You couldn't even spell dog. You'd probably spell CAT for fuck's sakes. Anyway, you get over to moneylinedice.com, pick out anything you want, nothing off limits, pile it on in your old cart, head over to checkout, enter code TTL10. That's TTL10. Gonna get you 10% off your first order. Moneylinedice.com. TTL10. TTL10, your coupon code at moneylinedice.com. Shout out Moneyline Dice. You see the lid perched on top of my head. We appreciate the hell out of all of yous. Okay. There you go. There you have it. Moneyline Dice roll of the day. The proverbial podcast train is officially off the track. So let's get into the second half of the show here. Partner, what's been burning on the brain, melting on the heart, festering on the soul that you have been dying to get out to the kind folks that joined us on episode number 246 of the Talking the Line podcast on this absolutely beautiful March the 21st, 2022.
It's movie, man. It's movie trivia Monday over here, dude. I was trying to make a stand as far as your comments on my spelling abilities, so that was why my mic was muted. But
hey, that's fine.
It's movie
point in case.
Monday. Hey, that ain't spelling.
PIC.
Words are hard as far as speaking them. I got no problem spelling them. I'll spell every fucking word on this damn show the rest of the way. I don't know. I was going to say that's on my screen, but it's right in front of me. So
yeah, you're spelling shit on your screen.
I'm a
How about onomatopoeia?
But
spell onomatopoeia.
You can't fucking spell onomatopoeia.
Pull it up right now.
I don't want to spell onomatopoeia right now.
Onomatopoeia. 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 150%. I know I'm right.
I don't know.
I am the spelling bee champion.
Wrong.
O-N-A.
No, that's actually wrong. That is actually wrong.
O-N-O. M-O-N.
No.
It's onomatopoeia. No, it's not. Bullshit. You're not
looking at
looking
it
up.
right now.
You're looking up at the wrong spelling. Then.
Oh, give me a fucking break.
No, you're looking at the wrong spelling. You're fucking. You're lying. You're lying.
I ain't lying.
Okay,
it's
then how's it spelled?
Onomat. Onomat.
Oh, it's onomatopoeia. That's right. Onomat. That's right. Onomat. I was spelling it wrong. Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. Hey, you didn't even give it a shot. Don't give me that fucking bullshit.
It's a hard one. You probably fucking... You got it wrong, so I don't give a fuck.
No, I won't anymore.
It's Movie Trivia Monday, dude. It ain't Spelling Bee Monday, for fuck's sake.
No, it could be.
It could be. Now I want to fucking spell off. But,
Maybe that's
all right. Back on the tracks that are already off the tracks here, okay? Okay.
Back on the tracks that are already off the tracks. Yep.
Yes.
That's for sure.
All right. Question number 1, dude. In the movie Risky Business, not sure if you've seen it. I haven't seen a ton of it, but iconic scene. What song did Tom Cruise famously lip sync in his underwear as he's sliding across the floor? Or is it in that whole scene? Dum, 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 dum.
Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Is it Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger?
It is Old Time Rock and Roll. by
I didn't
Bob
know.
Seger.
I didn't know if
There
that
you
was
go.
like the actual. I knew it was Seger. I couldn't know. I didn't know if it was. I had to like sing through it to like, damn, is that the actual?
Nailed it.
The actual.
Nailed it.
Fucking lie. I love me some Seger, dude. Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
Yeah. Please.
That's
Please.
some stuff there, son. Hey,
I like the working out of that one, dude. That was
want to
solid.
know? Check it off.
Have you seen that movie actually though? Because I don't think I have actually seen that movie. I've just
Risky
seen
Business? Is that like the Show Me the Money one?
that. No, that's Jerry Maguire.
That's Jerry Maguire. That's right. No, I don't think I've seen much of that.
Yeah. I mean, that obviously everyone knows.
You
that's
better
seen
scream it, Jerry. Come on, Jerry.
All right. Number 2.
Yeah.
According to this website, what 1994 crime film revitalized John Travolta's career?
Pulp Fiction.
Correct. Pulp Fiction.
Bang!
Hell of a fucking movie.
Yeah, he was not. So when
Kinda went-
little FYI,
Yeah.
So Quentin Tarantino, when he was originally casting that movie, he cast. He said this on the Joe Rogan podcast. He originally cast somebody and they wouldn't do it, and John Travolta was like. There was like a list. The movie company that he was working for, he did like a list of. He said, just give us a list of all these people and reach out to them. And they didn't want John Travolta on that list. And he was like,
Right.
no, he does this and that, whatever. He had just recently done some movie. I don't even know what the hell the movie was, but he wasn't even supposed to be that guy. He wasn't even supposed to be in Pulp Fiction. And then old Quentin Tarantino cast him, and the rest is history. And now, yeah, pretty much it did revitalize his entire damn career.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to see who it was supposed to be, but yeah, 100% dude. It was just I think I knew that too. As far as it like revitalized his career, it was just like a weird way to like. It's not really a 100% factual question. I mean, I don't know. It kind of is, I guess. Anyways,
Yeah, I kind of did.
kind of is. Who wrote the screenplay for Rocky? Who wrote it?
Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah.
No shit.
I wouldn't have asked
was
you if
thinking
it
so.
wasn't. I was gonna
thinking
say I
so.
wouldn't have asked if it wasn't if it was some specific ass fucking.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I for some reason, because he produced it as well, right?
I think if he just wrote the screenplay, I have to imagine, yeah, because I don't think, yeah, because I think it was probably like he probably footed a lot of the bill for that movie.
Yeah,
if
that's
I'm
what I
not
was thinking.
mistaken. So yeah, wrote the whole damn thing. Everyone talks
Bingo.
about him as being a dummy, dude, but he's
He ain't no
can-
damn
dude can
dummy.
write.
He
Dude can
ain't
write.
no damn dummy. Carry on. Good sir.
Adrian. What is the highest grossing war movie of all time? But also is Clint Eastwood, the director same person, but you know what I mean. As far as he didn't act in the movie, director Clint Eastwood's also highest grossing film of all time. So highest grossing war movie of all time. That was also Clint Eastwood's highest grossing movie of all time.
Highest grossing war movie that was also Clint Eastwood.
Last decade, I'll give you that hint.
No. No. Clint Eastwood.
Not in the movie, just directed.
Well, yeah, I got that part.
Okay.
That's what's hanging me up. No. All right, I'm just going to put something out there, but it's totally wrong. Saving Private Ryan?
No.
Yeah, totally wrong.
Last decade. Within the last decade, unless you're thinking of mean like. So within the last.
So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Dude, I don't know. I'm stumped.
American Sniper.
Oh shit, he did direct that, didn't he?
Directed that. Yep.
Damn. That's the highest grossing war movie in the last decade?
That's the highest grossing war movie of all time, apparently.
Of all time? Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Dude, I saw that. We were in college. I mean, I think you and I saw it together. I saw that movie in theaters like 2-3 times.
No shit. Damn. I did not. I don't know who I would have thought directed that. I totally forgot Clint Eastwood directed that.
Yeah, dude. 100%. Yeah, also makes sense that it's his highest grossing movie of all time as well, I guess. But this one's interesting. I like this one. What Martin Scorsese film holds the record, the all-time record for F-bombs? Most time saying fuck in a movie holds the record. What movie is it?
The Departed.
Nope.
Damn, it's got to be fucking close. Wolf of Wall Street?
Wolf of Wall Street. 506 times and 687 total expletives for an average of 3.81 swear words per minute. But they said out of the 680 expletives, 506 of them were fuck. So that's a fucking goofy one. Huh?
That's good. Hey, that's good. No, it's quality. It's quality. It's why it's a movie you definitely got to make sure the kids are in bed for. And you got 4 hours on your Saturday night to burn off.
Yeah, seriously. All right, two more left. Actually, first one. Well, first, have you seen the Hunger Games movies?
Oh, fuck yeah.
If you have, okay. I was gonna say if you haven't, then I'll leave that out. Well,
I volunteer.
You just answered your question before I ask it. How many fingers do they hold up as a type of salute or as a type of salute in the Hunger Games movies? 'Tis 3. Yes.
I volunteer as tribute.
That was my question. So you answered it before I fucking asked the question. So there's that. One more left. What type, unless you get it wrong, then we got to end on a nice one. So then I'll have to dig up another one. What type of car, doesn't have to get overly specific, what type of car do Ferris and his friends, so Ferris and Cameron, what type of car do they take from Cam's parents in the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
I'm between two, and I can't remember how rich they are. Like, I know they're really fucking rich, but, like, I don't remember, like, how rich they wanted them to seem. And, like, it's between these two cars, and Does the manufacturer begin with an F?
Yes.
Okay. Now, is it American muscle or is it Italian muscle?
Italian.
Okay, so Ferrari fucking, I don't know what type of Ferrari, though.
That's all I was, I'll give you the question for that. It was,
okay, because I was between a Ford Mustang and, like, I couldn't remember if it was a Ford Mustang drop top or if it was the fucking Ferrari, and, like, I was like, yeah, they were really fucking rich. Like, a Ferrari is a lot more. But, like, during that time, the fucking Ford Mustang was, like, the premier American muscle car. So, like, that was also his dad's car. So that's kind of where my head was. But,
no,
Bueller...
1964 Ferrari 250 GT. That was the most specific, but I wouldn't have expected you to get that.
Live at Wrigley Field, bro.
What's it? 100%,
Live from
dude.
Wrigley
There was a different question.
There
was a different question, and if you got it wrong, which obviously you wouldn't have gotten it wrong, it was your Chicago Chicago card would have been taken away. But
shoot from the hip. Why not?
What? Yeah, it was what movie or where was it taking place at the movie?
Oh, Chicago.
So it's like, if he hasn't watched that movie a ton of times, we haven't talked about that movie specifically.
I haven't seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off in a long time.
Yeah,
long
it's a good movie,
time,
dude.
That's
one where, I think I've seen it with my parents not that long ago. Honestly, like just like a Christmas weekend or something like that, looking for a movie. That's
always good.
We like that one.
It's always good, dude. You got more questions for me?
That's all I got, dude. What'd you bring to the show, dude?
No. Some of my faves. A couple of my faves, actually. My favorite Johnny Depp movie. Now, I'm not saying this is the best Johnny Depp movie ever has been. I'm just saying, well, also Secret Window is one of my favorite Johnny Depp movies, but I don't have that on DVD. This one I do have on DVD, and this one is one of my all-time faves. Public Enemies.
Oh, yes.
My friend.
Yes.
Johnny Depp, let me get even closer there. Shout out Johnny. He plays the legendary Tom Dillinger in this movie, if you haven't ever seen it. Who is... Christian Bale plays Melvin Purvis.
Yeah.
And then also, who is it? Marion I'm butchering her last name. Marion Cotillard, she plays, I'm going to say Cotillard. It's either Cotillard or Cotillard. She plays Billy Frechette, who was obviously Dillinger's sweetheart. Bye Bye Blackbird, if you've ever seen that movie. You should if you haven't, because then you will know what that means. Absolutely electric movie. One of my favorite Johnny Depp roles. When he plays fucking mafia members, I don't know. There's just something about it that he just to a T. What was that one more recent than Public Enemies? Doggone it. He played a Boston mobster. You know what I'm talking about.
Whitey something?
What was it? Whitey Ford? Nah.
That sounds right.
Johnny Depp gangster movies. We need more fucking...
I got his IMDb.
Black Mass. Black Mass. It was in 2015.
Whitey Bulger.
Whitey Bulger, yeah.
Whitey Ford. Whitey Ford's a baseball player, bro.
Yeah, he definitely is. Definitely is. Hey, we were there. Hey, we were all right.
Whitey.
Also, bro, Donnie Brasco, he was sick in that movie.
Yeah.
Black Mass, he was fucking sick, and then Blow, he was sick too. But just,
I thought you were gonna say Blow. Actually, I was before you said it.
This Public Enemies one, there's just something about
because Christian Bale's awesome in that movie too.
Yeah, this movie's sick. This movie is sick, and all of Johnny's henchmen, all of Dillinger's henchmen. Are fucking sick in that movie, too.
Babyface Nelson, dude.
Yes, dude. Like George, where he's like, What'd you call me? Ain't nobody call me Babyface like mama. Just shoots up the whole fucking bank. Yeah, dude. That is a electric flick. Now, that one's a little bit more suspenseful. That one, some people die in. That one, you might have some tearjerkers. Now, I want you to also laugh if you're going to come to this show. So this got to be one of my all-time favorite knee slappers of all time.
Okay.
Features the legendary Pauly Shore.
Okay.
In the movie. Son-in-Law, ladies and gentlemen, by Pauly Shore. Check it out. Gonna go munching on some grindage. So, if you can't tell, they're obviously on a fucking farm, and you kind of see, she's kind of, dressed up, but, also, oh, shit, she's kind of, wearing some leopard print shit, and, also, why is Pauly Shore all kind of dressed like that shit, too? But then, obviously, can't really see everybody in the background, but they're good old country folk, dressed in some flannel shirts, they're blue jeans, no problem whatsoever. So, you gotta watch the movie to figure out how it all unfolds. I literally do not want to give it away, because, if I give it away, you will want to watch it, and you just literally... have to. Long story short, the girl goes to college, meets Crawl, then comes back home to the farm. So that's all you gotta fucking know, and how the whole family meets Crawl right off the jump. I mean, it's got to be one of my favorite Pauly Shore fucking, one of my favorite roles he has ever played. You will laugh your ass off the entire time. There's a couple of just absolutely electric scenes where he's on the farm, he's working. There's a couple electric scenes at the college. I mean, this is the movie. Son-in-Law, my friend.
I've never seen it.
Son-in-Law. It's a flick. It is a flick and a half. I can't believe I didn't bring it here earlier. That's the one. There you go. There you have it.
Got a nice DVD collection, dude. Mine's been kind of dwindling lately.
Nah, dude, I've only had it over the years, and then if I see one, they got those $5 bins at Walmart sometimes. It's shit, boy, sometimes you see a steal. You see a
100%.
steal in there, and then all of a sudden, well, damn, shit, oh, fuck, there's another good one in there. I might as well just add the collection, $20 real quick. I got 4 new movies. I got fucking 8 hours I got to burn off now, maybe more.
I'm running out of my Xbox, the DVD, my drive or whatever doesn't work. So I'm running out of it's my laptop, which is not this one. It's my other laptop, which is a slow. It's my options for watching actual DVDs are running thin. It's might as well just need a VCR.
My bad.
Need a VCR thing as well, dude.
Yeah, that's for fucking sure. Well, what the hell else is going on, dude? I feel like we glossed over a few things, didn't talk about a whole bunch. Let's see here. I don't fucking know. Vegas. Well, I guess you're gonna be at the old Bulls game tonight. Anything we should anticipate there? Anything you're anticipating in general? What's going on there?
Gotta get some props unfolded, dude. Gotta get some entertainment live in prime time, dude. As far as I get to see Fred VanVleet, dude. I haven't seen him play in person since we were at ISU. I don't think, dude. And I've been watching him for 10 years live. So this is the first time in a few years that I've seen him live. So I'm as excited for that as I am for just about anything, dude. He's been, I'm crossing my fingers. He's not on the injury list. He's been a little banged up. So, but I mean, if he's at all good to go, and this is an important game here in Chicago, I'm honestly curious to see, like, because it's going to be apparent, like, as far as like there's going to be a crowd for Fred VanVleet whenever he comes to Chicago. So, and I've never been there for it. So I'm really excited for that, dude. As far as see if there's any Rockford folks out in the Windy City for the game, dude. I'm hoping that's the case. But aside from that, dude, I'm gonna dive into some props. Probably gonna bet on Fred, obviously, as far as that goes. So, yeah, dude, big game. I'm hoping the place is buzzing. Get some electricity back. The boys need some positive momentum coming forward here.
Sure enough, man. Sure enough, they could definitely use some of that. Well, have some fun there. That should be a blast and a half at the UC, my man. But outside of that, I don't know. I ain't got much else major. A couple of TTL announcements. Anything pops into the head before we do some motivation minutes? Anything else in between? Breaking news, yada, yada, yada. But first things first, no wise words this week. We're kind of in a transition. We're going to be utilizing some of our, well, not really even free time, some of the time that we would be doing that and doing that to have some meetings and go over some stuff, peel the books back, do some different stuff, get ready for kind of the MLB season, into college basketball, NBA finals, NHL going into the playoffs, everything all in between. We just want to be in a really good spot and make sure we have a bunch of good guests lined up and everything in between. So we're just going to take a week off from all that additional content. We'll still have the TTL pod, everything in between. No Cup of Joe on campus on Saturday. Maybe potentially something quick if we have somebody out in Vegas that's free, but it's so hard with the time difference and everything in between. Who knows? So most likely it's only going to be TTL pod this week. So we'll be here Monday through Friday. No wise words, no Cup of Joe on campus for the time being. No college basketball board report. Explained that a couple of weeks ago now. Just wanted to make sure you guys were all aware. Mags will have his golf blog. Didn't drop it last week, but he'll have it out this upcoming week. Yes, no, maybe so.
Taking away, that's matchup play. I would be lying if I told you I knew what the fuck was going on. So it's like 1v1 type shit. And like it's not typical tournament. I'd be lying to you if I was going to look at you and say I knew what I was doing here. So I'm taking another week off, and then we'll be back hitting the ground running the week after that.
And that'll be the Masters, right?
I think there's one in between that. I'm going to double check right now, but I think there's one more before the Masters.
Okay. One more before that?
Yeah, one more than the Masters. Valero, Texas Open, so should be usually a solid field there.
Definitely. Okay, UFC blog will be back in action this upcoming weekend. We do have a card and a half, actually. This past weekend was sick as shit from London, but there is another sick-ass card this upcoming weekend, so stay tuned for that. I'll have that out probably Friday night.
Kai Kara France fighting again?
Yeah, man. Super active.
Damn.
Super active.
Hell yeah. I love it.
The city kickboxing kids, they're staying super active this year, and I absolutely love it. So I think we see Izzy in the cage again sooner rather than later. I think we see him before the end of the summer, if I do say so myself. But
hell yeah.
Neither here nor there. We'll have it all in the UFC blog, probably Friday night for subscribers, and then Saturday for everybody out there in the general public. And then maybe a new blog coming soon. I'm not too sure. I might have some stuff cooking up. I don't know. We'll see what all shakes out. But stay tuned for all of that. And then anything else in between that I missed, partner, make sure you stop by this episode description. Visit the Talking the Line link tree. You'll see talkingtheline.com. All of our additional social media platforms, all of our additional content, everything in between, so you can find it. One easy spot. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Follow, like here, wherever you're watching it or listening to the show here today, episode number 246. But outside of that, partner, anything I missed, anything I didn't say, anything in between?
As far as all that, I don't think so, man. I think it's just we don't have to dive into rabbit holes. There's just a ton of breaking news over the damn weekend. Twins
Yeah, I mean,
getting
obviously
Carlos Correa, dude.
one that the people want to hear your opinion on is your Green Bay Packers sending Devontae Adams to the the Las Vegas Raiders. That
Damn.
is, geez, still doing that. Las Vegas Raiders. What's the deal? What's going on, man?
Obviously, was very disappointed from the standpoint of that's my favorite receiver of all time at this point, dude. Hall of Fame, still playing like a Hall of Fame level. But, I also, it's tough, though, because I would have welcomed him back. I would have wanted him back. But I'm also a person that doesn't really condone teams paying more than $20 million for any receiver, let alone $29-30 million. That eats a giant hole in your damn roster. So, from that standpoint, we get to fill out our entire defense, bring just about everybody except for Zadarius Smith back, who only played about 20 snaps total the entire season anyways. So really high hopes for our defense, man. We've had some success without Devontae over the last couple of years under LaFleur. So I still have high hopes as far as, rolling through the division for sure, making the playoffs. And then we'll see how things look, in December, I would say. But I think we'll probably have a move up our sleeves. Maybe not a groundbreaking move by any means, but you have to imagine we've got at least one or two wide receiver type moves up our sleeves. Whether that's draft or one of these, I don't know if you would perceive them as washed up or not. OBJ, Jarvis, Julio, those guys are options. I don't know if that's where we'll go or not, but got to imagine we're going to bring somebody in and look a little bit different here in the next few months. But, disappointed to see him go, but heart's not wavering. I was honestly just shocked, as a lot of people were, that Rodgers is coming back without Devontae. I think a lot of people were shocked about that specifically. So, the guy, I guess, was hell-bent and heart set on getting over to Vegas to play with his buddy and play where, the West Coast at least, maybe not California, but close enough. So, all the love in the world to Devontae. Love that guy to death, man. Hope he comes back one day. But yeah, a lot of money to shell out, man. And I have to imagine they were trying to do like a 1-2 year deal to keep him with Rodgers, and he's got to capitalize on the long term money as far as that's concerned. Because otherwise, who knows in a couple of years if he's still got the same juice that he does now and same worth that he does now. So I get it, man. But obviously a little disappointment over here.
You got one prayer answer, dude. Don't go putting the cart too far in front of the horse thinking you're going to get another 17 prayer answers. He's going to come back for 1 year at the end of his career. I don't know. That is pretty classic of Packers receivers. That is pretty classic of Packers receivers to do, but I think the only reason he would do that is come back and play with number 12. I don't think some end of the bench quarterback, who knows what the hell the next fucking phase is of the Green Bay Packers, but I don't know, man.
Was more so just that wasn't
the move very puzzling. The move very puzzling to me, because now Rodgers doesn't have an oh shit handle, and I do not understand when he gets into the 12 and in. Who the hell is he going to get that ball to? I mean, I guess you can rely on the rushing attack. I guess you can try and rely on the wheel routes between either help me out, your running backs.
Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon.
There you go, Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. For those of you that didn't hear that, all you cheeseheads that have that cheese falling out of your ears, you got that loud and clear. I don't know. I don't trust MVS. I don't really trust Lazard in that spot. Sure, Bobby Tonyan, but how healthy does he come back? How much can you really depend on him as that oh shit handle? We've seen a couple of those drops. We've seen a couple of those. There's just nobody that does it like Devontae, and there's just nobody that Rodgers has that same exact play that you run 50 times in a row, and you have the fucking opposite side open, and he rolls out, and fucking holy shit, everybody sees it, they cut it off, and then he just throws it across the field, and oh fuck, there's Devontae wide open, or he's got 3 guys on him, and he fucking still pulls it down in all types of traffic, and I don't know what you're going to bank on a first-round pick to hopefully get you back in the same position, hopefully be the next Devontae Adams, hopefully you can do some type of trade. I don't know anybody else that I see out there on the free agency market that I would put up there with Devontae Adams by any means. So I think that kind of fooked you. I mean, I know A-Rod fucking does his thing, but that 12 to 17 connection is a lot of the damn thing. So somebody's going to have to pick up a lot of fucking touchdowns, and, who knows? Who knows? Maybe this is a dumpster fire and a half. Who knows? Who knows?
A dumpster fire. Give me a break.
Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe you're talking real different come about 9 months from now. I don't know, 6 months from now even. Fucking 6 months from now.
Looking to be pretty smooth sailing in the NFC. The gold rush in the AFC is happening over there, dude. Smooth sailing in the NFC these days right now.
Yeah, that is pretty true. All that being
Honestly,
said,
though, like if anyone in the NFC North has a solid year, like would not be surprising at all. Like if the Bears won 9 games, I think there's going to be some 9-win teams getting in the playoffs in the NFC side of the
yeah,
coin, dude.
it'll definitely be interesting this year. Hey, I mean, fuck, if the Bears win 9 games, I'm ecstatic. 9-8, I'm over the moon, dude. I'm over the moon. All that.
Yeah, because the Vikings are kind of they're going the opposite direction the way I've seen it so far.
Yeah.
Dude.
I am worried about the Lions or the Vikings, but the Lions actually maybe something to think about. I don't know. Fighting Dan's the way they closed out the season, boys.
MCDC, baby.
Hey, MCDC will do something, man. They bite some kneecaps down or up there, over there. I don't know wherever the hell they are in relation to us, but I don't know. Don't sleep on the Lions. They finished the season pretty damn good. They might come in hot, but
Yeah. So switching gears, staying in the NFL, I haven't gotten a chance to read it. I guess there was an article from The Athletic about Urban Meyer's tenure in Jacksonville, and people are saying it's just a wild
yeah, it's
read,
insane.
dude. I haven't got a chance to read it. I didn't really see that was happening yet, but yeah, far as that is concerned, I guess
Yeah,
he
said it was the most toxic culture he's ever been a part of.
who the person who wrote it, or
Urban Meyer said that.
oh shit, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
like I said,
that's how
haven't-
fucked this thing is. It's all over the map. He said it was the most toxic culture he's ever been a part of. Not that he's ever created. He's ever been a part of. So
Good grief,
it's
yeah.
a tell-all. It's fun.
It is a tell-all, yeah.
It's fun.
And apparently there was Tim Tebow Tuesdays. So that's even after he was cut or something along those lines. So yeah,
Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Here we go.
interesting.
Dive in.
So,
Yeah, I haven't dove into the whole thing, but I've dove into bits and pieces. I definitely need to read the whole you dig, because, hey, we all need to know about what's going on down there in Duval, Clanton County. Duval, Clanton County. All that being said, that's about all I got, dude. I don't know, some motivation minutes. Get on up and get on out. Unless you got anything else, spark some conversation.
I don't think so, dude. I mean, any thoughts as far as new March Madness favorite now that we're down to 16, dude? I mean, obviously shit ended up last night, so maybe you haven't had a second to process everything quite yet, but because I kind of feel the same way, but shit's shaking out for sure. I don't know, dude. Purdue's got a nice, at least a nice path to the Final Four. I'm starting to like Purdue's
Plus
chances to
750.
make a nice run.
Yeah, plus 750. That ain't bad, man. But, I mean, if you want to stick with what we've been talking about all year, dude, Texas Tech is still a plus 1,500, and I think that's disrespectful as fuck, if you ask me. I mean, they do play Duke their next game, but there's a reason the Duke Blue Devils are plus 1.5 underdogs at open. I'm probably laying the minus 1.5 with Texas Tech. And if you're looking at me like I'm stupid for saying that, that's probably why.
Yeah, maybe these Thursday, Friday games though. Yeah, because now I don't want to put words in your mouth, but if everyone's all the money's flowing to Texas Tech because it's that question of why is Duke the dog, then I'm sure we'll be flipping.
Yeah, then I'll be going to Duke. Yeah,
right.
On the opposite side. So, but I don't see that happening. I think this is
How about the
going
Peacocks,
to be.
dude? Peacocks making a run, taking down Purdue.
I like the Peacocks. They're not big enough to take down Purdue, but it would be fucking electric. It would be electric if they did. If they did, hey, I'm not gonna put a wager on it, but maybe I do. Maybe I put a little pizza and beer on it just for fucking Peacocks to knock off Purdue. Let's do it one game at a time, because they're not gonna be anything shorter than what, fucking 8-9 point fucking dogs in that game. Like
I want to say
12
double
and a
digits,
half. They're 12 and a half.
yeah.
For fuck's sakes, plus 610. I'll put a little pizza and beer on that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The other
that's
team,
a
dude,
$20
shout
bet
out.
to win $120. I mean, that ain't burning. That ain't burning nobody's holes down. Her pockets in their hole down. Whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. I don't know.
The other one, though, I don't know what your thoughts about now going forward. You kind of shouted it out as far as Houston taking down our Illinois boys, so shout out there.
Almost identical how I said it would play out. It fucking played out, boy. Whew.
Man, now they get Arizona, though. I think they could make a nice little run now. They got Arizona
I think
and
they
then
beat
win
Arizona. I
They
think
could
this
get
is where
Arizona.
Arizona gets bounced because of Arizona being literally the only fucking team that everybody has left to win the damn bracket. That was everybody's favorite. So I think, yeah, man, I think this is where they get bounced. Houston did exactly what I thought they would do, especially after how hard that Chattanooga game was for the old Fighting Illini. Yeah. So yeah, man, that sucks not to see the Illini making a deep run once again. But son of a bitch, there you go, there you have it. So yeah, dude, I like Houston too. They're plus 850 just behind Purdue as well. So
If Kansas can get some momentum, dude. I'm starting to like Kansas a little more because Baji hasn't been bad, but he hasn't really gone to that next gear. If he gets up to another gear, and they got Providence, and then the winner of Iowa State, Miami.
I don't know. I just kind of question if he does, bro.
That's fair.
As crazy as that
that's
sounds,
totally fair.
As crazy as it sounds, like I am not saying he is not like he is a killer player. He fucking has one hell of a stroke. He is one hell of a defensive matchup too. But I just question if he actually does have that second gear. Everybody talks about that second gear, and I'm not saying he's not capable of highlights. I'm not saying he's not capable of, we need this shot right here, right now, clutch. I'm not saying he might not be one of the most clutch players in all of college basketball, but he doesn't really have that dropper down in the second, can turn the fuck up whenever he needs to.
Right, and I'm not even saying I agree or disagree, but you watched that game Arizona TCU last night. The guy that did have that was Matherin, dude. He absolutely put the hammer down and got past TCU. If it wasn't for him, I think they lose that game 100%. So I kind of agree with you because it was very clear. He made a statement that I'm taking this to the next level when I have to. So that would be my case for Arizona as far as he specifically is concerned. But yeah, I like Amaji, but I don't hate what you're saying at all, dude. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't have that gear. I don't know.
Yeah, Arizona, but the way I view it now is Arizona had to use every last bit, everything they had to take down TCU, much like Illinois had to with Chattanooga, and now Houston gets another downtrodden team after rolling yet another team in the second round, now into the third round. So Houston
nice little rest as opposed to that case. A couple more days of rest, but I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
I think I like Houston a lot. I like Houston a lot in that spot, but it's not until Thursday. We got plenty of time to talk about it. We got plenty of time to go on and again about it. So, hey, there won't be a whole bunch of CBI, NIT, there's not a whole bunch of shit. So, we might have a little bit extra time to talk about the March Madness tournament and stuff like that. And obviously give you guys some updates, who's winning our tournament challenge, everything in between, yada, yada, yada.
Not me.
No, not me. I think I'm dead ass last. It was bad.
Yeah, I'm going to be last, dude. Mine is right. If I'm not last now, I am going to be.
How about Auburn getting bounced by the Canes last night, dude?
Canes look good, dude. Canes and Iowa State's defense is looking good, dude.
Iowa State looks spectacular. They look great.
Now, that matchup's going to be a solid one, dude.
I would not have recommended you putting your money, 2% of your bankroll on Iowa State or
Miami?
Yes, Miami. Fuck, I just went brain dead there. Miami or fucking, see, I'm doing it all over again. Getting towards the end of the show, I'm fucking all over the place. Either way, I would not have fucking recommended Iowa State or Miami. That being said, I might start recommending them now. They look good, and I think they're going to continue to be undervalued here in the tournament, and they have no pressure on them. All these other big-name teams do have the pressure now, and there's not too many teams left that are under a 3 ranking or under a 5 ranking even. There's a lot of higher ranked teams if you look at it. So we've got a lot to talk about as this week rolls out and some bets to check out as the end of the week gets here. But that's all I got for now. Partner pal, one more time, you got anything else before we get some motivation minutes and get on out of here?
Nope, take it away, my man. That's all I got.
All right. For the final time today, final segment of the day, my motivation minutes. As per usual, college basketball season still rolls on all the way until that bad boy's over. CC John Rothstein, we sleep in May. I will continue to, either way, dish out new John Wooden quote every Monday and every Friday. So we kicked the week off with something short, sweet, and to the point, and I honestly don't think it needs much perspective whatsoever. The legendary John Wooden once said, "Today is the only day. Yesterday is gone." Today is the only day. Yesterday is gone. And that speaks so heavily to what I talk about a lot is that just forget about the future gifts. Forget about what happened with the gifts in the past. Worry about the present you have right now, this current moment. That's why they call it the present, for crying out loud. And, it also speaks to the fact of a Bible verse I've shared before, as in, and this is kind of paraphrased, but worry about today, don't worry about tomorrow, because each day has enough problems of itself. If you worry about tomorrow or worry about yesterday, you're just cluttering up everything that you need to be focused on today. And that doesn't allow you to be the best version of yourself here and today when you need to be. Because maybe by focusing on the past or focusing too much on the future, you're blocking that current gift from getting to you. Maybe if you would just forget about that shit and get the fuck out of your own way, that gift, that blessing would come your way. But you're too afraid, rather, to let go of the past, to let go of the future, and just let it happen. Because I'm here to tell you, as somebody who really doesn't know shit about fuck at the end of the day, is that neither one of those things matter because you can't control them. The past is history. It's already happened. It's not changeable. You can't change it. And if somebody has an opinion of you for something you did in your past and think that you can't change and become a better version of yourself, I got 2 words for them, and they're not happy birthday. And I don't give a damn what any of them want to think. In the future, you can't control that son of a bitch either. Because the more you spin in your mind and your thoughts in your head of how something is going to work out, I guarantee you it's going to work out 150% differently than what you could have ever cooked up in your brain. So all that really matters is the here and now. Right now, right here, right today. And you don't have to believe me. Just believe someone who knows more than I do and who has said some pretty damn smart stuff over the course of his life and still resonates true even after his passing. The legendary John Wooden once said, "Today is the only day. Yesterday is gone." And that does it for my motivation minutes of the day.
Absolutely love it, my man. Not too many more weeks you get to do this, so love this one. One of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, Woodenisms are becoming few and far between. We've gone through a boatload of them over the course of the season here so far. So 2 a week. That is the first one of the week. We'll have another one coming to you live in prime time on Friday. That officially does it. Motivation minutes of the day. Okay, pal. Anything else came across the desk? Any late-breaking news, anything in between before I get us all out of here for the day?
I don't think so. Just trying to make sure. Did you see yesterday, and then we'll be done. Red Sox signed Trevor Story, so that's big baseball news. But then B, the David Ortiz shooting where he got, I don't know if he was shot in the stomach or whatever, drug kingpin in the Dominican Republic orchestrated the whole thing. Obviously, who knows as far as the extent of that, but just wild.
Who knows why that would have needed to happen? But who knows? Who knows? Who am I? What the hell? Why would that have needed to happen? You know, drug kingpins don't just get mad at people for no reason. But hey, who knows? Not. Who am I? What do I know? Hey, shout out. Good thing that justice was served. I'm sure that they took down that whole cartel. Good job, guys. Definitely. Way to go. I did read that over the weekend, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. Yeah. That's intriguing. I should probably read back into that. I totally forgot that happened in 2019. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, there you go. There you have it, my friends. Certainly seems like an episode of the TTL Pod, if I do say so myself. So let's get on up and get on out. But y'all come back now. You hear, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide. Because for myself and Mags, can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by episode number 246 of the Talking the Line podcast, and every episode you decide to stop by, and every single piece of our content that you decide to stop by for that matter. All of your likes, your views, your shares, your subscriptions, your retweets, your comments, everything you guys do for us, we see it, and we thank you from the bottom of our heart for each and every single one of the things that you guys do. I mean, seriously, for even sharing your time and your energy with us, taking whatever the time each daily show is to spend with us and listen to our insights and our analysis is more than we could ever ask. And we thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for allowing us to show up every single day, chase our passion, and share our insights with all of you guys. So again, thank you. We hope you have a spectacular rest of your Monday, unless you have any other plans. Make sure you get all of today's best bets of the day hammered in from the TTL crew so you can stay with us at the end of every single piece of content we do. Hey, I'm an official poet, and this time I do know it. Let's cash some tickets.